Outbreak on the Planet 100.1, New Hampshire's Modern Rock. Matt Connerton sitting here in the RageRockRadio.com studio with the members of Mortuus Ortus. How are you guys doing?
We're doing
Not
wonderful.
too bad.
And I want to make sure I'm saying the name right. Mortuus Ortus. Is that correct?
You got
Sounds
it.
great.
All right. Tell me who you are. Introduce yourselves, please. Those of you with mics.
Oh, I am Jason Skulls. I play the bass for the band, and I do backup vocals with the band as well.
And I am the fantabulous Dre Graveyard. Yeah, right. Drummer, singer. It's all fun. I love it.
And who's the bound and gagged gentleman in the corner?
Oh, that would be Shaun the Dead.
Shaun the Dead. Is he actually dead? Is that why he's not speaking?
No,
Pretty
he's just
much.
gagged and bound back there.
All right, how exciting. How do you spell the name of your band? Because I've seen 1,000 different variations of it, so let's get that out of the
we
way.
all have. It's wonderful. I have a collection of all the misspellings.
Yeah.
But,
Mortuus space Ortus.
Cool. All right. And you guys brought some tunes. What do you guys want to play to start out the show?
Oh, let's go ahead and start things off with She Dwells.
She Dwells. All right. So this is She Dwells from Mortuus Ortus on Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet.
Just wait for me to stand
Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet, New Hampshire's modern rock. Sitting here with Mortuus, Ortus, and Sean the Dead now has a microphone in front of him.
They removed my gag. I'm still bound to the seat, so someone I kind of need to like get up and pee. But
yeah, it's awkward even just looking at you all tied up.
I
there,
know.
To be
I
honest.
feel a little embarrassed, but
Very strange. This is a unique situation.
kind of sweaty.
Yeah. Well, it's all good.
I say keep them in the body bag.
Well, whatever. I mean, whatever you guys want to do, as long as it doesn't involve, anyone outside the band.
Was that? I saw a wink when you said that.
Yeah. But
right.
we'll discuss.
We'll talk later. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I have an open mind. Not really. So, where does the name Mortuus Ortus come from? Who came up with the name?
Oh, I guess that was me. Basically, the band was another name known in the area as Graveyard Shift, but the problem is that it was also another big band called Graveyard Shift over on the West Coast. So I kind of foresaw some confusion in the future days, and just kind of decided to stick with that same kind of feel. Just a good nighttime, dark kind of feel. And I was thinking Dead Rising, something in there, and I was like, it's just not it. Whipped up the Latin translation, and it came out Mortuus Ortus, which is also to die and to arise.
Oh, okay.
And it worked out great because it was taking what was kind of killing it and then bringing it back to life and rising up even stronger.
We did a little think tanking with it, kind of like that name with a few other different similar translations and stuff. And I don't know, I think we just saw like Mortuus Ortus just had such a cool sound to it, and what really helped is we kind of looked up in Google, see is there any other ones out there in the world, and there weren't. There was nothing out there that had this name.
Oh my God!
So we thought, I was like, wow, we found the one. We have something unique now that we can really spread, and it's kind of cool. Like people they mispronounce it because it looks a little weird, but that's kind of what's cool about it is that it still makes you remember it because it was like, man, it's that band with that name that I keep messing up, So
Yeah, because I remember when you guys first started playing out as Mortuus Ortus, I thought for a while it was Mortus Ortus because I think I had seen it misspelled on a poster or somewhere, and it was missing the first, it was missing one of the U's from the first word. So, but you guys are probably used to that.
Go ahead.
I wish we had a scrapbook for we could take a picture every time we had a different spelling of our name.
Yeah.
And stuff. It's like every time it's different too. It's funny how many different spin-offs you can get on it.
What's the most egregious misspelling that you've seen so far? Do you remember?
Well, we got this awesome plug from a band called Synthetic Division. They're based out of Virginia. Yeah. But when he plugged our band, he put an I at the in the last one from Mortuus, like Ortus instead of Ortus.
Yeah.
So, which is it's forgivable. They're great people, and it's a hard to remember name. So
Now, when it was Graveyard Shift, was it the three of you then? Was it
No. There was quite a shift.
Oh, okay.
Technically speaking, it was pretty much I had left the project and had written most of the songs lyrically, and just there was a few key things that just couldn't be let go. And so I was like, this project can't die. These tunes can't die. They have to keep going. And so I pulled them on through, and we reworked them all and made them our own. And
so, Dre, are you the only one from Graveyard Shift?
Yes.
Okay. Did you run into any problems where you had members of Graveyard Shift who were upset that you were taking the songs with you? Because that happens sometimes. Or people get uptight about that, or they get into this whole thing of, well, those are our songs, and they have to die with the band.
And really, no. I would say that on 90% of that, there's no issue.
Good.
So,
if you listen to our stuff, it sounds nothing like the Graveyard Shift did. I mean, the few songs that we did take, we totally made it our own.
Yeah.
And then there's a lot of the songs that they had that we just didn't even really carry over.
Sure.
We really wanted to reinvent the wheel with it. You know what I mean? And because it's such different influence now than what it had before.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they may have a similar structure, or just the way things are broken up, but really they're all completely different.
Yeah.
They've definitely evolved into a far better thing.
So how long has this band existed? How long has Mortuus Ortus been an entity?
About 2 years.
Okay, so it's still fairly new. How many tunes do you have at this point?
17.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
17 originals?
Couple covers.
15 originals.
Okay.
A couple covers.
What do you do for covers?
Oh, let's see. We cover Electric Funeral by Black Sabbath, and our new one in respect to a person that we've all just lost in the music community. We're covering a Typo Negative tune, The Dream Is Dead.
Yeah. It's cool that you're doing covers that aren't, I mean, a lot of people cover Sabbath, certainly, but it's usually, Paranoid or something. It's usually not, what Electric Field?
Electric Funeral?
Electric Funeral, that's the one you're doing?
Yes.
And do those kind of reflect your influences, the covers that you pick? Do you
big
try
time.
to try to do things that are kind of dark and how do you describe Mortuus Ortus? Because you guys are unique. There's really nobody around here quite like what you guys are doing.
There's a great person out in Massachusetts. Her name's Anderson Lynn Marr. She is described as dark alternative, and that's kind of been something that we're starting to see because I guess we never really had a huge genre in mind.
Sure.
We know that we're not as hard as like some metal that's out there, and we're harder than your typical rock. We're somewhere kind of in between, and it's I think dark alternative to hard rock sounds.
Skeleton rock.
Yeah, skeleton rock.
Yeah. I always have a little bit of a hard time describing you guys to people who haven't heard you. Do you guys make a conscious decision to not try to fit in any specific genre?
Yes. I think it's just because a lot of the radio stuff that's out there right now has its own formula and format in a way, and you really have to put out what's in your heart.
Yeah.
And, because there's more of a message beneath everything that sometimes people don't look at, and they get caught up with the radio being happy or sex, drugs, rock and roll, which is all great.
Sure.
We're all going to have those songs.
Right.
But yeah, it's definitely a matter of making something that is your own.
Yeah.
And not be like, oh, this band sounds like this band, and this band sounds like this band, and because I find myself listening to the radio these days, and countless times I'm just like, which band is that? They sound so alike. And so yeah, it's just a matter of being original and just what comes out from inside of you.
Sure, and in some cases too, standing out, you can be more successful if people can tell you apart.
Oh, absolutely.
From the other bands that are around you. Well, why don't we play another track? What do you guys want to play?
This next one is entitled "Dance of the Dead."
Dance of the Dead?
Yes.
All right.
And,
oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Go for it.
Oh, you had something to say about it. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. This is just like even this song here is not done what you're going to be seeing in the near future. This is just like the quick rough draft idea of how this song is. So it's kind of a, the pre-final phase.
Oh, okay.
About a year and a half old, this recording. So we've had a lot of time to grow.
Sure. All right, cool. So this is Dance of the Dead from Mortuus Ortus on the planet's local Outbreak. Local Outbreak, 100.1, The Planet, New Hampshire's Modern Rock, in the RageRockRadio.com studio. Sitting here with Mortuus, Ortus, and Dre, you, another thing that's unusual about this band is you're a singing drummer. Mm-hmm. Have you always been the singer in every band that you've been in? Or? No? Is this the first band that you've sung in while playing drums?
Absolutely. I think the whole reason why that ended up coming around, well, back in the day, I was in another band which is known around Boston now as Human Wine. Mm-hmm. And I think it was the departure of that band when I came back after the recording of that last album. I was kind of in one of those just black holes. Like, you don't know what you're supposed to do or have going on. And music was just really eating at me to still have to be involved in it. Yeah. And then that was when we got together, or I got together with Graveyard Shift. They had a singer for a while, and when I came into the band, I think things musically just started really moving into a different direction, and I started just pulling out old lyrics that weren't even lyrics. They were more just writings that I've done on the road in the past, and they just turned into songs. And then the singer ended up leaving because he didn't like the direction that it was going. So we were without a singer, looking for a singer, trying out all kinds of people, and I was just like, let me give this a try. Maybe I can get it. Right. And, I mean, at first, it was rough. Was it, yeah? You know, I mean, and after about a year, it really started tightening up, and then I just persisted at it. I'm like, why not? I mean, at this point, the only thing that I see as a downfall of it is that it's hard to be a drummer and a frontman. Right. You know, to get up front and, you know, be the person moving and catching the people's attention. But, I mean, between Jason and Sean running around stage and doing all kinds of crazy acts, murdering stuff, you know, it's it just turns out really good, you know. And but, yeah, it was one of those things. I mean, I would really eventually, I don't know. I like doing it both. Yeah. But I think that it could also take a different direction another way. You know, so it's like one of those things where you just gotta just feel it out. As things move along and, you know, whatever happens, happens. It could stay like this forever. You know, this could be the magic thing that just keeps it going forward. Do you do lead vocals on all the tunes live? Except for one, which is Death March, where Jason will actually start off the first couple verses of the song. Mm-hmm. And then Sean does some stuff on the on the last section of the verse.
Yeah. Now, why is that? Why in that song? Why do you sing on that one, Jason?
It just sort of happened that way.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Yeah, I think I was trying to show Andre, like, I kind of had this idea for the lyrics, and it just kind of worked me doing it. And we're like, hey, why don't I just do this? And, when it comes in, you do the rest. And then next thing you know, it's like, why don't we all just take a part, because just the way the song is, it works well, going that way. I think it's keeps it really interesting.
Now, what about
Sean has a great trumpet solo at the beginning and at the end as well, so that's really wonderful.
Which is kind of a cool surprise during your set when the trumpet comes out.
Yeah, it's not a surprise anymore that we just let the cat out of the bag, but
right. It's still a surprise.
Yeah.
Now, what about musically? Do you guys all write together?
That's the way it's been for the past year. I mean, when sometimes I may have an idea for a song. Like that's how 6 Feet to Success came about. It was just like an idea. I kind of had thrown lyrics together and come up with a real quick guitar riff, and then I hand it off to those guys and be like, let's make this a song.
Right.
And then we all start building. And I mean, like Death March, Jason brought to the table stuff. Sean's brought to the table a lot. Guitar playing. I mean, people have ideas. The ideas start building. You start, Sean has a guitar riff. Okay, hey, that sounds great. What do we go into? Start making a little format and write some lyrics for it, and off we go.
And you guys don't have a full-length disc out yet, correct?
Not yet.
No.
What's the plan as far as that goes? Are you recording now, or what are you doing?
The plan was to start recording now, but things have been in a weird back-and-forth delay thing with what was supposed to be happening. But we are currently looking for a new place to record. Okay. And we have an idea for somebody that helped us with this demo that you're hearing. So we're going to be getting in touch with him and hopefully get this done.
So the tracks that we're hearing tonight, where were those done?
Those were done through one of Jason's friends that was going through...
we were in Boston at the time. He was going to school of some art school. I can't think of the exact name. I'm sorry. But he was doing that. We were able to get recorded for free for an evening.
Oh, nice.
And then we brought it to our friend Matt of Cold Northern Vengeance to do the mastering.
Mm-hmm.
To do the mixing. And then his other friend, also in the band, he mastered it for us.
Oh, did you get that all done for free?
It was very, very inexpensive.
Yeah, that's good.
That's good all around. So,
what do you guys have coming up as far as shows? Are you going to be playing a lot this summer?
We hope to play a lot this summer, but right now the big thing is we're going to be up in Laconia.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, as you know, we are playing with your band, Chemical Distance, both Friday and Saturday night. I believe it's the 18th and the 19th. Or is it the 19th? It's the 18th and the 19th. Yeah, it looks like we're going to have some other special, surprises as well. I heard Potsy is supposed to be performing and Neat Red Sea. And also Lucretia's Daggers will be there Saturday night to finish up the night.
And where in Laconia will this be?
Oh, it's called My Coffee Shop, I believe. Right on Route 3, right on the way to where everything's going on. So, you come by, stop and see us, see, the other bands.
Yeah.
Exactly. Grab a coffee before you start drinking those beers out there,
And then the next one we have after that's July 5th at Charlie's Kitchen in Boston. July 10th at the Raven, we'll be playing with Orange Diesel.
The Raven, where's that?
In Worcester.
In Worcester, okay. Do you guys do a lot of Boston area shows?
So far, they've been gathering up pretty
good.
So,
good.
I mean, we've had a good 6 or 7 shows here in the past year down there. So
yeah.
It's looking up, definitely moving on into the bigger picture, I guess you could say.
We're looking to branch out to, we're looking at going up to Montreal towards the end of the summer. Mm-hmm. Probably try to get down to New York and such this year as well. Next year is going to be the big, let's push this countrywide. But
is it challenging at all to find other bands to play with? Because you guys, what you do is kind of different.
Well, to find bands to play with is kind of easy because there's a lot of bands.
Mm-hmm.
But to find a good band that we fit well with, and we can put on a really good show with, that is a little bit harder.
Yeah.
it just is.
Who would you like to open for if you had your way? What's your
personally?
What would be your wish list? Yeah.
My top would be Judas Priest, but
Yeah.
I think if King Diamond does something around, I'm gonna shoot him a message and see if
Yeah?
he can get in on that when he comes through town.
Yeah. How about you, Dre?
Honestly, I would have said it would have been great to open up for Typo Negative.
I was just
but
thinking that. Yeah, but
unfortunately,
that ship has sailed. Yeah.
that's not happening.
Yeah.
The dream is dead.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, offhand, I really couldn't. My brain is not functioning. It's the problem with lying in the dirt all the time and rotting away.
Yes. Yes.
Little by little, pieces of my brains keep falling out.
Plus, I hear that death just has this overall fatiguing effect.
It does.
It's hard to get going,
It's tiring.
especially in the morning. I understand. Where can we find you guys online so we can keep up with all that you're doing this summer and with when the disc is out and all that?
MySpace.com /Mortuus Ortus, Mortuusortus. And there you will find us.
Can you spell that one more time?
Mortuusortus.
Yeah, we're also on Facebook and we're on YouTube as well. So we have a lot of good videos coming out. All the time. The past few shows we've been doing, we've been getting more footage and just putting stuff out there, and stuff starting to come out better and better every time. So
Excellent.
definitely something to watch for. Oh, and we do have a video of The Dream is Dead. If anybody's interested, you can find that on our MySpace. Look down through our songs at the bottom. You'll see videos as one. That's the one.
Are these all live
Go
clips,
for
or
it.
have you guys done an actual?
No, they're
live
clips.
videos?
Yeah.
All live videos right now. We are looking to do, a video, but probably after we get the recording aspect done.
Sure.
One step at a time.
All right. Well, guys, thanks very much for being here with us this week.
Thank you, Matt.
Thank you.
This has been cool. Even the gentleman who's bound and gagged. Thank you. I know you can't.
Yeah, we have to stuff him back in his little thing.
Yeah, please do, because I'm a little uncomfortable looking at him.
Stop moving over there.
Yeah.
Keep him in his coffin. So
What do you guys want to end the show with?
Oh, let's go with 6 Feet to Success.
All right. Sounds good. So thanks, guys. This has been Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet. This is 6 Feet to Success from Mortuus Ortus, and we'll see you all next week.
Local Outbreak.
I see the dark around day in the hole in my grave. Looked around me and this time unsolved. 6 feet under.